Hey there everybody, Phil here for Pensacola Youth Soccer. Welcome to the fall season. I know I've said that before, this time it's for real. It is our first weekend of games. We've had a couple weeks of practices on our belt. We had, a whole week of rain, but we're out here. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a good time. Before we get to that though, a couple things we wanted to talk about leading into the weekend. So this will be our first game weekend here at Hitzman Park, at the new Hitzman Park. I don't know how it's gonna work. We're gonna have to see. There's limited parking here, there's street parking, there's some other parking nearby, but I just want everybody to take a deep breath and have a little patience and just slow down. Remember, we got a lot of kids running around here. The last thing we want is for anybody to get hurt. So take your time, have a little patience. Please put your phone down when you're parking, and just remember, we're all here for the same reason, to have fun. When you get onto the fields, we're gonna have field signs up out here, so you'll know exactly where you're going, hopefully. Also check with your coach. If you are the home team for your game, you're gonna wear your white jersey. If you're the away team, you're gonna wear your green jersey, and then you're gonna wear your blue shorts and your blue socks. Other gear you gotta have shin guards. Super important, not negotiable. You gotta be wearing shin guards. You gotta be wearing your cleats as well, because we don't want anybody slipping and sliding all over the place out here. Shin guards, cleats, shorts, jersey, and of course a water bottle. That's probably the most important thing. I know it's not as hot as it was a week ago, but the kids are still gonna be sweating, they're still gonna get thirsty. We don't want anybody to get dehydrated, and we do have water fountains here so you can fill things up. So a water bottle, each kid needs their own water bottle for obvious reasons these days. Not just a little bottle of water, but an actual water jug. Something else we gotta talk about, referees. So we use refs of all ages and all experience ranges out here. For some of them, they've been doing it for years. Others, it might well be their very first game. And I guarantee you one thing is true of both of those. They're all gonna make mistakes, okay? This is rec soccer, it's not the World Cup. Nobody's getting a college scholarship out here. And one thing we will not tolerate at all is any abuse of any referee. If we see that happening, if we hear about that happening, you're gonna be out, we're gonna refund your money, and it's that simple. So I wanna be crystal clear about that. The referees are here to make sure the game is as fair as it can be, as fun as it can be, and it's their job to ref. It's not your job to ref, it's not my job to ref, it's not the coach's job to ref. The referees are gonna ref, the coaches are gonna coach, the parents are gonna cheer, and we're all gonna have a good time. So that's that, going into the game weekend. A couple other things I wanted to just update you on that's going on. So I think we're doing pretty well as far as practices are concerned. We've got kids on 13 parks all around Pensacola, not just here at Hitzman. We're on 13 parks all over the place. So thank you to the city of Pensacola for making that happen. We also have put a lot of work into Goya. We got almost $40,000 worth of dirt donated out there. They spread it, they leveled the park, and new sod has been put down. It's not ready to use just yet, but some point in the future we might move some practices out there. We'll just have to see, but just keep in mind, if you were there in the spring, you know how bad it was. We've been working on it, it's getting better. And a little farther into the future, and we will talk more about this as the season goes on, we are putting the pieces in place to actually join forces with one of our local, we'll call them a select team. You've heard of that before, right? It's a higher level than rec. They do a little bit of travel, but not a whole bunch. And really it's gonna give the kids out here at the rec side kind of a conduit, a pipeline, a place to go when they're ready for something a little more competitive than this, but not super hardcore, getting a college scholarship sort of thing. So really good group of parents, really good organization. We will have more to say about that as we get closer, but I'm super excited about that and just wanted to start planting that seed as well. We are also in the process, if you recall, we are a 501c3. We've got a board of directors. We're bringing on new people onto the board. We're gonna be setting up some committees to help run the rec side of it as well as the select side. So we will be reaching out for that. We need your help. We need volunteers. If you have any high school age kids who need volunteer hours, I know mine does, it's really important. We've got a ton of opportunities for that as well. We'll be reaching out about that here in the coming weeks. So that's it for now. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been such a blessing to see all the kids out here having fun. All the parents, let's go play some games, and we'll be back in touch real soon. See ya.
All right, round two, go. Oh my goodness.